Hello everyone, it's me, TheTruckSimAddict, bringing you another Truck Simulator commentary, and today, you may remember from the last video, we are continuing the journey from Cardiff to Felixstowe. We are currently hauling tomatoes, and this is the 12th journey in the Let's Play series, and actually there's an email which I've been meaning to read for the last, few episodes, and then it's from Steve. I've never had this one before. I can't believe you still being with your boss, my choice. Many exciting opportunities. You'll not progress any further in your career as an employee. You'll just be doing the same old stuff, same city, same depot, same cargo. That's nice, again and again. Well, nice for your support, Steve. Try it yourself if you don't believe me, you'll see. Just remember that the option to break free and stand on your own 2 feet will always be there. Well, I know it is, but what's the point in going from a nice big expensive truck to some rubbish little C-class truck? I mean, that's just pointless. So I'm gonna put my reputation on hold. Oh, actually, I never thought of that. My aim was to get to level 50 before ETS2 comes out. What level am I at the moment? Let's go statistics. How many fines have I had as well? No fines. I thought I had a fine or 2. Nice. Cargoes delivered 11. Terminals visited 7. It's rather interesting looking at this because this is new and stuff. So I'm level 5 rookie. Okay, so I got to be level 25, I think, for may take a while then. But you know, if I don't, then I don't know whether I will continue on this, because it's sometimes good to go back to these old games and just continue with these, because I rather enjoy this Let's Play series. Although it depends on what ETS2 is going to be like, because obviously, as you guys know, I really want to sort of play ETS2 as much as I possibly can when it comes out. So I don't know whether I will end up continuing this, or if I will start a new series on ETS2. But you know, it's kind of whatever goes on. It's like, I don't know, because obviously when ETS2 comes out, this game does have some good things about it, I guess, and I'll probably miss a few other things and we're lagging quite a bit. Why have I still got my heads-up display as well? So hang on, let's just check out the rest of the stats. So we've got 14 grand, it's 9, well this is due at 9, so we've got I don't know, a few hours to do this. This is going to be an easy journey to do. I'm tempted to take the Sparky's roads, because those roads are rather cool, and I would have to go left them. But I'm not really gonna, because I don't know if I'd really have time, because this doesn't allow us to sleep. This doesn't allow for sleeping or anything, so I need to just go the direct route and then get there as soon as I can. And I don't think I'm gonna be late. I shouldn't be late. It's not like this is. Considering I'm still employed, I reckon that. Oh, hello. I reckon, considering I'm still employed, I reckon all the cargoes are going to be easy to deliver. I doubt I'm going to be late for any of them. But, you know, it's sort of whatever. We'll find out if it's going to be late when we get there. And we're just casually following a Stobart truck. Why he has flashing lights on, I don't know. He's not a heavy haul truck or anything. I know if he was heavy haul, then, you know, it'd be like, he'd have, the Stobart rail livery on. So, you know, it's kind of like, WTF, dude. Right, okay, so I'm just going to go down a couple of gears, because, tell you what, this gearing up, going fast, getting speed on this is rubbish when you're not on Matic. It takes so long because the revs are just like, no, wait, oh, I forgot to press control. Damn it, let's get back into manual. I forgot to, right, okay, why is that doing that? I don't know. My time, I just noticed time just appeared on my Scania truck. The time never shows on my Scania truck, but just that one moment, whoops, just that one moment, we got the time. It's shown up in the Scania truck. I don't know what, I'm going to keep an eye on that now, because people have shown me pictures of the time of a clock being on the interior of the truck, and I've never ever seen it, never had it once, but I've just seen it. It appeared for a split second. It's a go again. 1:41 is the time. Why is it just flashing though? That's strange, but that's so cool. I never knew I had a clock in my Scania truck. It's all the time I've been driving Scanias, and I've never ever seen that, and it's I'm just staring down there for some strange reason. I think I was staring, oh no, I don't know, but I was staring there, and all of a sudden I just see something flashing. It was like, what's there? And then I thought I'd go away, and it's like, oh my god, it's a time. It's so cool. And my Facebook goes off whilst I'm doing this video, which it normally does. Brilliant, obviously, but you know, I use my iPad a lot on in these videos, so you know I think I managed to reply to people. And there's nothing new on the SEO software blog today, which is kind of a shame. So it means I'm gonna talk about, because like when in my last video, you remember that I asked like if you guys would prefer me to talk slightly about me, sort of tell you about myself and all of that crap, all of that stuff. And like couple of you said yes, only a couple. Not many. Obviously there were a few other comments on there, but like they weren't all about like, oh yeah, they weren't answering my questions. It's kind of annoying, because I don't ask the questions just to try and get comments or anything. I ask them because I'm rather interested in what I'm asking. I like, normally the questions will have something to do with the video, and sometimes they'll just be random questions. But I mean, I just think, you know, it's kind of like, yeah, and you know that they're kind of spare the moment thoughts that come into my head, because this is all improvisation and stuff. But like, it'd still be nice to sort of see you answering the questions that I ask, and getting insight into you guys, as well as you getting insight into me. But like, I don't know, but you know, a couple of you answered the question as to yes, you do want to hear more about me and stuff, and I'm not going to go bragging about stuff. I'm just going to sort of say what I've done, what I do at the moment, and all of that stuff. You know, it's kind of like, I'm not gonna go, oh yeah, I'm this, that, and the other, you know, because my life really isn't that exciting, to be honest. It's literally the last couple of years. No, not the last. No, I'm not gonna say that. That's just terrible. And you're gonna be like, say it, god damn it, say it, you. No, I'm not gonna say it, right? And I just sound like a complete retard then. But you know, oh well. Let's just reply to this. This dude keeps talking to me, and it's like, yay. Because I'm always popular. It's kind of funny, because like, some people will have like no people talking to them whatsoever, and then I'll have like 4 different convoys going at one time, and it's like so cool. But that is hard at the same time, because you end up sort of talking, sending the wrong messages to the wrong people. It's like, yeah, it's kind of like, oh sorry dude. Although I don't really do that much. I'm rather good at not sending people the wrong message. Why are we doing that? I don't need the map up. 1 second. I'm just going to tell him I'm doing a video and to shut the hell up. Right. So basically, about me, many years ago, I played the guitar. I got bored of that because it was rubbish. Then I done some drama. I got bored of that because it was rubbish and it's full of little kids. I was like 10 then, maybe 10 or 11 or something. But you may see, going from that little pattern, that I like to do hobbies. Kind of. It's kind of like, it's fun to have something to do. Then I joined ice hockey. Well, I'd done ice skating while I was doing the drama side of things. And 1 second. Right, and like I done ice skating because my parents have always been. Well, my parents, I say, always been big ice skaters. My parents, when they were like my age and older and stuff, they ice skated, and then they sort of stopped, and then sort of we just went every now and again. But then my parents sort of, my dad remembered that he had his old ice skates, and then he gave them to my brother, and then I went on Nash's. No, I don't think I did. My first time ever ice skating, I had my own skates. I don't really know how my dad knew that I'd like ice skating or anything, but it was kind of like, I don't know, it was just, I remember him telling me that it would feel different, because I had been on Nash's a few times before, like once a, no, I say once a year, it's like once every 2 years or something stupid. I was never a regular skater, but my dad bought me the ice skates, and then I really enjoyed it. I sort of picked it up rather quickly, and I went a few years ago now. I literally spent one summer just ice skating constantly. Like, I'd go down there every single day from like 10:30 a.m. till like 3 p.m. But then on a Monday I'd have ice hockey, so I'd stay. This is busy traffic on this. I like busy traffic. It's kind of like, maybe I should put my feet on my brakes, because right now I have my legs crossed. It's a bit dangerous, you know, but you know, I live on the edge. But like, it was kind of like, I don't really know, what was I, oh yeah, it was kind of like, I sort of picked it up rather quickly and stuff, and I was always teaching myself new stuff, and then I started ice hockey maybe a year or, probably a year after I started ice skating, and I was in the rookies for a bit. That's basically like the first thing that you do. Like, if you wanted to do ice hockey, then you start in the rookies where anyone can join, and it's rather cheap and stuff. and then that's just like one session a night, one session a week or something. And then that's just basically for the coaches to sort of train you with ice hockey a bit, and then they'll sort of pick who they think would be good in the team. And I was in there for about a month or so, which I think is pretty good because most people are there for a bit longer, I think, because I don't really know why. I was just always, because I was constantly ice skating, I was rather good at ice skating, and then it was just the ice hockey side of things which I wasn't so good at. But you know, I sort of picked up on that quite well. I stayed in ice hockey for about 3 or 4 years, and if you're wondering why I quit, because I did quit and I don't do it anymore, but I still got the kit and stuff. I'm rather tempted to get back into it at some point, but I quit just because it wasn't so much that it was boring, but I didn't feel that I was really that good, and it's like I was always getting headaches on the ice because of the temperature, and I'm really thin and stuff, so it's kind of like I'm not really built for ice hockey, and I had to have isotonic drink, which is full of minerals and all of that stuff to stop me from getting a headache and stuff, but I still got it every now and again, and it kind of made the sessions bad, which sort of made me sort of, it was sort of that made me quit, and then it was just other stuff as well. I continued ice skating after that, but then I think I quit ice hockey in April a couple of years ago, and then I actually had to stop ice skating because I really loved the ice skating side of it. I had loads of mates ice skating, and it was always great fun because like some people would be like, oh, ice skating's rather boring and stuff, or like it's rather girly because all you're doing is just sliding along everywhere. But when you're like me and you just go fast and you just lean around the corners and stuff, and a single mistake, there's my dog going mental. That'd be the post, but it's cool. But it's kind of like change lanes. But I'm gonna BRB, and I'm back. Sorry about that. That was just my dog. She barks at everything, and it was my neighbour going out somewhere. It's like I don't even know why my dog was barking at that because my neighbour doesn't even. It's like, I don't know, my dog just barks at everything. Even when there's nothing to bark at, she'll bark. It's like, dude, seriously, just stop barking. It's rather annoying. But anyway, as I was saying, I really enjoyed the ice skating side of things, and like, because quitting ice hockey was slightly different. It wasn't so much enjoying. But when it comes to ice hockey, it's great fun, and it's rather on the edge, because the way when you go really, really fast and you skate backwards and you're always sort of leaning into it and stuff, and you make one mistake, a little mistake, or if your skate just loses grip or there's something in the ice or something, then it's going to hurt because you're just going to slide into the barrier at whatever speed you were going at, because you know ice, it's got no grip at all unless there's a lot of people on the ice, in which case there is going to be a bit of grip, and that tends to be when you end up falling down a lot. I remember when I was first starting ice skating and I was trying to learn new things and stuff, and I took down 5 people at one time because I was just like, I don't remember what it was I was doing. I think I was just being a little bit of an idiot, and I fell down and I just slid into these 5 people and it was like, ooh, sorry about that, dudes. But it's funny as anything. I don't think I've taken down that many people ever again. I don't tend to take people down. I tend to watch other people take other people down. But you know, I think the pros that take people down are just because they're sort of pros and they're like just going really, really fast, and then you got the other people that can't really skate and they just end up going into the way of people. They're like car drivers to lorry drivers. It's like car drivers to lorry drivers can't drive, and then lorry drivers are like, yeah, we're the best on the road and all of that crap, which they should be really. I reckon most of the lorry drivers are the best on the road, and then you get some idiots that are on their mobile phone and all of that. But like, it's the same aspect with ice skating really. You've got the people that are new to ice skating and they always get in the way and they're going slow and stuff, and then you've got the people which are pros which are like, oh no, move out of the way, go over there somewhere. Yeah, you know. So it's kind of like, but I don't really take that many people down. But like, I had to quit ice hockey in the end. I was doing so much sport and activity, and I was at a young age. Obviously, the growth spurts and all that I was going through, and there was something to do with all the activity I was doing. I developed a knee injury, a knee problem. So I had to stop doing that, which was really gutting because I really enjoyed it, and now I'm really unfit because I stopped, and I was told that I had to sort of stop exercise for like 6 months or something, 6 to 8 months, could be a year. So I went with a year, and then I just sort of I just sort of stopped ice skating, which was really bad because I loved it, and I'm thinking when I get a job I might start it up again and try and get back in, try and because like I was I'm really really unfit at the moment, and I don't mean like I don't have muscle and all that, because there's more than just being fit as in having muscle and looking good and stuff. Because obviously being fit is all about your breath and like how fast you can go before you run out of breath and all of that. And I am really, really, really unfit. It's unbelievable how fit I am. And I used to be alright. I've always been rather unfit, but like I am just so bad at the moment, and I do need to try and get back into shape and not like I'm still not fat, which is really funny because I'm really unfit, but I'm not fat. And I don't really understand that, and I don't really do any exercise anymore because half the time it's kind of like I wanna be able to pay for that sort of stuff on my own instead of relying on my parents, because they have other things to spend their money on rather than me. And I mean, ice skating was like, I think it was 20 quid a month, and I could go. That was about it, because there's this thing in Swindon. I don't know if it's for like other towns and stuff as well. I know that the specific one for Swindon isn't for other towns, but there's a thing called a cross trainer. You spend £20 a month. I think it's 18, but you know, £20's good enough. And then you can get into loads of the sport activity places for free, like ice skating, and I think swimming was included in all of this stuff. And then other stuff was you just got a discount on like the gym and all of that. So I used to literally, I'd be able to go every single day in the summer because I had the cross trainer, and it was only £18, because normally it costs like £5 or something. So that the amount of times that I went ice skating, that would have costed my parents like 100 quid in like a week or something. I guess £5. Nah, it'd be 2 weeks, maybe 2-3 weeks, something like that. But so you know, it was a great deal. And then my parents had to cancel that because obviously I stopped ice skating. And I think I'd still be going now if I didn't have to cancel that, and that my parents would still be paying for it. But like now that they're not, and I'm sort of at this age now where I should have a job by now, and I don't. But it's not my fault. I've been looking, and it's hard. But you know, I reckon when I get a job, I may start up again, because it is great fun to just be out there. It's really good fun, because I'm not really that sort of person that enjoys adrenaline, but ice skating is one of those sports where it gives you a bit of an adrenaline rush because of the speed that you're going, and the fact that you're in control, and the fact when you're not in control, sort of. Well, I guess in a way you are. I mean, if you fall down, then you're not. But yeah, I guess in a way you are in control. But like, it's kind of the speed you're going, and the fact that anyone can get in your way at any time, and if you fall down, you're stuffed, and the fact that you've seen people that have had to go to hospital because of like breaking their leg, or some of the pros which have an accident on the ice, they end up going headfirst into a barrier, and then all of a sudden they're like they're going to the hospital because they've knocked out or something, which is really bad. And that's one of the things. It's kind of like it's things like that where you think this sport is actually very dangerous, but you don't want to stop it because you enjoy it so much. I mean, the speed and the rush of going, all the air going around you and stuff. Like when I have long hair and you just see my hair like sort of go up and just sort of create a really flat barrier and stuff above my head. It's really funny and stuff, and it's great fun because like you don't need to do anything, because normally your hair gets in the way and all of a sudden it's just out of your way, and it's like, oh my god. And it's even funnier when you're going backwards and you're going fast skating backwards, because you've got the hood, like, because I wear hoodies quite a lot, and you've got the hood, and then that just sort of flies up, and then it's just sort of on the back of your head, like, oh my god, I can't see what's going on, but I'm just going to continue going this fast because it's so fun, you know? So I'm just going to hope no one else goes into me, or I hope I don't go into anyone else. But it's kind of like that, and it is quite an adrenaline sport, and I'm not really an adrenaline junkie, but it's just so fun doing that, and it's one of those things which I'd recommend anyone to do. Like, even if you think you're not that good, really, not being good is one of the most fun things ever, because falling over, I make it sound like falling over is going to hurt an awful lot because you're just going to fly into the pipe, but that's only if you're going really fast. If you're going slow, or actually no, I suppose if you're going fast, sometimes if you plan to fall over, because sometimes when I went in the daytime, midday-ish, in the summer mainly, it was kind of like, I need to change lanes, or shall I stay? I'm going to stay in this lane for a second. But when you're going fast in the summer, it's like, sometimes I would get kicked off the ice quite a lot, because you would just sort of, well no, I'd say quite a lot, it was only like once, like I would just try and push my luck a little bit, and you would just purposely fall over, because it's rather fun to do that. I mean, if you sort of position it right and you fall over the right way and you just slide into the barrier, then it can be really quite fun. But especially when the ice is sort of new and it's been done recently, instead of like when there's loads of people that have used it before you go and do that, because otherwise that can hurt. But it's like when you're new and you're going rather slow and you fall over, I reckon it's rather fun, to be honest, because it's kind of like, don't really know, it's hard to explain, but I think you kind of know what I mean. It's not, it doesn't really hurt that much, because all you do is sort of just slide, and I think, yeah, well, yeah, it's not too bad. But it's really good fun if even if you fall over. I don't think it really hurts that much unless you fall over quite hard. But it's kind of one of those things which you should really go and do quite a lot, because it's so fun. Any sport activity, really. I mean, I'm not really into watching football. I can't see I like football as much at all. But, and I'm going to get a lot of hate for saying that, I bet. But it's kind of one of those things where if you do it yourself, then I find, whoa, he just sort of, that was close. So I was changing almost about to. He just ran a red light. Oh, cheers, dude. You just sort of made it easier for me to write. But it's kind of one of those things where if you do it, then it's fun. And one sport which I've always been tempted to do is what's that? Ah, I've forgotten what it's called now. But there's the one Bob. No, it's not bobsled, is it? No. The Olympic one where you've got like the long sort of roller coaster type track, and then you've got like 5 other people. I think it is bobsledding, but I've always been tempted to do that. And one thing that I've really wanted to do is ice skate down a bobsled track, because I bet that'd be so fun. Now we're currently going over the speed limit. Let's just slow down. But yeah, that's kind of my life a few years ago. And a funny thing that happened on ice hockey, and it was really funny because like we was having an ice hockey match, and I got checked rather badly while I was going fast, and it wasn't close to the wall or anything, and I went flying into the wall at a dodgy angle. Literally my feet were off the ground and everything, and I went flying headfirst at a dodgy angle. And then like I literally got straight back up, continued playing and stuff, and when I got off the ice for like the next dudes to go on, the coach actually said to me he thought that he was going to have to call the medics out, because it was quite a big thingy, and it was like, oh cool, because I can take quite a battering. I think it's kind of like I just get on with it, you know that when you do things like that, some things are gonna hurt, and it didn't really hurt that much, to be honest. When I went flying into it, it was kind of just like I can't see how really, because especially in an ice hockey game, it's kind of a bit of adrenaline, I guess, that you've got, and then it's kind of like you just sort of, you don't really notice things like that. You just think you just get straight back up there, and you just do what you are on the ice to do. And it's kind of like, oh well, oh well, because I find it rather fun, to be honest. It's kind of like, oh yeah, I just like totally head first into that bay, and it was like so fun and stuff. But then I don't know if anyone else thought it was funny or anything. But you know, it's kind of those things. And now we've just finished this journey. Put my hazards on. This reversing isn't the best reverse, and I'm hoping that they do this in real life, because if they don't, then I'm going to be stuffed. I'm just going to be like, yeah, I reverse like this. And it's like, whoa, that sucked. That was the worst reversing job ever. I need to straighten it out, and then sort of, I'm actually doing really badly. What am I doing really badly? I don't really know. Come on, go. And, oh wait, I'm not doing that badly, really. Oh no, I am. Looking on that side, it's like loads of room this side, and not much from that side regarding distance to the line and stuff. I'm glad I'm going to the right depot, though. I mean, I wasn't entirely sure. I was like, coming off the M25, like, am I really going the wrong way? Right, okay, so, I want to know what, okay. When we come out of being employed, I bet it's going to be like, you visited this city so many times, and back to Plymouth. How many times are we going to Plymouth? He was right, though. I think it is kind of the same sort of city and depots and stuff. But you know, and another trailer. I like that trailer. So you know, this brings me to the end of the video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, then please give it a like and a thumbs up and subscribe and stuff, please. It really helps me out when you do, as I say in all my videos. So thanks for watching my video, and goodbye.